Monkomo. Mamisha say fi Barcelona, me no mbo club football honkomo kakra. Na debi ame catch ye start season, you draw a plan because you need to have a plan at the season. Now, because of international breaks in internet, what normally coaches say, on what you send in blocks, first block, and the away in Barcelona 7/9. Second block, and the be seen right after the international break. Because the best answer call international break bill. It's about first block away. Second block, nyamia tumwa, yabebo Champions League games wom. Yabebo league games wom. For instance, Yakoba ya Barcelona ni Valencia bebo. Obebo Newcastle, obebo Hetafe, obebo Oviedo, obebo Paris Saint-Germain e ofie wom. No abo Sevilla answer yako international break. It is second block and it's very important to Barcelona. Now, so if these blocks are important, you need all your players available for these games. Ken, Barcelona and Hans Flick, they are not happy about Nyamana Ekosun. Share and one can say a story, ye video, big say Barcelona game are no mobile. Na Lamine Yamal, nechi we pra. Ama before the game, there was a doctors and a day at the tree nechi ni sa. Inti only tree ya obobon kakrano was so nechi. Kakrano was so nechi. Only for him to go to the Spanish national team. They played him. Bono boy clearly still now complaining nechi. Me no kasano pay. Almost a boy nechi and ya. Barcelona 4% of friend boy in the back. De La Fuente. Nya available. Omuntiasie.
Sana mo ye pro mo pra Gavi no. Who's on see that demo?
Gavi is see that demo. Sa De La Fuente sa time no koka. Na me premier kra me pe Gavi asam na ye very unfortunate to say Gavi price. See obia betimi pra at any point in time. E betimi aba say play no kra no also refin in person no. Obe pra. But some of the injuries be wa e avoidable. For instance, Dembele and now Paris Saint-Germain and Toulouse able ball. On the 78th minute, and we Dembele free. We pra. And the PAG for say, yeah, man, call national team. We pra. Oh, Didier Deschamps, let the boy come. We'll let the doctors assess him. Oh, be a we pra. One man start a game nibi. Desire do money bakola money boy. Boy if we bench a buy because time at Dembele free bench a creba no. Na ikiti bench. A clear shea at a bench. Into what available options or Dembele we prano are not on training. One man have a ball as we pra. Also PAG for the wefu. Some of the national team, the kind of decisions they take, avoidable. Dembele last season no proud. And was answer at CC Pranimo. I fear for him. Into Barcelona want to be very cautious about him already. Alejandro Baldi we pra. Gavi or your own available. Frankie de Jong okonya injury ono kra de nyamnya dom Netherlands national team na ayo mo anipa na coach Ronald Koeman ntomno ne kan ya Koeman na tia say boy ne mra back afa na Barcelona ba be assess Frankie de Jong until Lamine Yamal they no important to the team.
Yes, I want to do check. And Lamine na the person boy
Lamine me kra no also kra kasam
because De La Fuente so be bisa
ai say ohoye
so because
boy no so predodo adias kra
because of football person dey be our papa
say open numbers
say onya goals onya assist
they say that one should go up assist asamo because Hans Flick is not happy. Clearly coach ninya happy. Coach ninya omama boy na back no more treating the chino so that he will be fit for the Valencia game. And as they say we do take it the next so cover ball.
As onya da goal o review.
Ampo say o say game be say no ono akasa no pet these kind of games.
Say so the both Madrid fa go imagine again. Enti I'm gonna go for but Madrid ni what
enti clearly I mean Hans Flick honestly opobia pressure ban so pie Hans Flick on san no be aba say coach ni person obo Pau Kubasi and moving from the left to on say last season na Pau Kubasi on the right center back. Inigo Martinez as a left center back. And Inigo Koye no or the Pau Kubasi akoto left to and Oma Ronald Royo abeka no. But clearly Enfa Matisa coach be so reverted back. Pau Kubas on the right. Now, or the Pau Kubas call right wa. We are left-footed centre back. Ken, it's our position. You need to be extremely intelligent. You need to pass well. You need to be athletic. Say born to it. Ya obeti nyako akofa. Rona ro you no so kobo left wa. Truth be told, only me cannot too. But adria ya the boss broni say diagonal passes no. Mr. Mika, only sa de ni bi. Only communication. Say how to communicate and direct backline only be. See, clearly, Obo no emfa. Over Christiansen pass the ball very well. He knows how to build the ball from the back. Or when you man in every name of Christiansen problem, they say highliner Barcelona ball only America too. The options available our form. Eric Garcia the no ball left to one. Ultimately said that more. And don't know person training Gerard Martin. But because of Alejandro bowed the injury until I was said Gerard Martin echo left war. Because one team ma go free torrent akwana kete no kobo left war. It's clearly there are issues. Coach they say upper left foot 10 centre back. And okay, Mundo 4 reports say Barcelona listed bare 5 centre backs bi oha. Omina left foot 10 centre backs are scouts in Guswa almost scouts they are reporting to the coach say play away available. Now, among this list, Gonzalo Inacia, Sporting Lisbon for defender no. Within 24 years, Barcelona are scouting him. Morillo, Nottingham Forest for this boy Obia Peno. The ball no giddy womdo. I know sa Nottingham Forest play here. Obia Peno be, but the boss also don't na the style and the giddy be. Men pen style and the kakra. And Luis Benedetti on within 19 years. Palmeiras for centre back. Victor Reis score, about Manchester City. When about Beshana 9. Where you are 6'6" within 19 years. Barcelona air scouts, Lucas Barredo, PhD, Barcelona air scouts, and a Magay. Magay, they are not the entire Abemune say. Magay, obey free, so dear. Open one of the few centre backs are. It's me bought the left centre backs out, Boboni ye. If I on say left centre back no, you can't say the football the AC Ekeka Coninti normally coach ne per left footed was our area ho. Na Virgil van Dijk and Magay they say no we see Boboni ye no. Wow. I am impressed because they are not left footed but they play that role very well. It's Magay they are swaba Barcelona list almost scouts no. But that will be next season. But for the immediate term, it was a answer flick a finding solution. Solution and also the Pau Kubasi air corner right war. But Barcelona will need to find a left-footed centre back or someone who can play on the left. That is what Hansi Flick for now he's working out. It's the issues there. Ewo hopper. They toss of you. Ken, honestly, I know me share Mbappe. And I make sure goals Mbappe eshe. And I made Junior maybe who say 91 games, 51 goals, solid. But when him say Haaland, for instance, Haaland about 44 games for the national team, I 43 goals.
44, 43.
Inti by ratio, obi a bit me and say si ni bo say, senka ratio un common ye dia. Obi tinya chi Ronaldo. Haaland because Ronaldo 138 goals. In 221 games. Into 138 goals. Haaland were 43 goals. But you see, the problem I want to say, Ronaldo plays more games. Because Portugal bought a lot of competitions. No way, a less number of games. Into Haaland, in terms of ratio, he can be good, but on to me do that. Because no way, and you're competitive.
Haaland just big countries tournaments, do quarter final,
do semi-finals. Easy cry, easy. Connection Ronaldo, easy.
We over 44 matches.
Extra 43 goals are. Solid. But Ronaldo, dear no, open international games here, boy, as say Ghana, Obi Bobino. Obi a number of games at Dorso Pa, Ronaldo. On for the national team in India grow about 221 goals. None of the players we are see. Sorry, 221 games. None of the players we are see. And what bought more games at Ronaldo on international stage because he does not play with the national teams. Until you need more goals to achieve it. Now, I need you and a man who our national team no here Mbappe. So bet me actually Ronaldo ne say Messi so on a second Messi has 114 goals. So bet me drew Ken. If you say also play, maybe you are your friend national team politics, he needs to play it very well. Yo, 2018 World Cup, or two senior players with team anymore. But they built the team around him. TME, and yes, sir, he was the star player. But national team France, no one should have this. They accepted their fate. Born on no one in your fate. You be defending. Mbappe on the right wing. Antoine Griezmann as a number 10. Olivier Giroud as a number 9. Into young defend the counter attack, then we'll use Kylian Mbappe as the outlet. And the France for the quiet wonders in 2018 World Cup. The last World Cup here you go. Olivier Giroud was still around. One more column one in elbow, but Mbappe operated on the left. Into Mbappe no born on man, but or you saw Olivier Giroud na ordinary and runs. But Mbappe away. Me feel say Mbappe will do opportunities to score a lot of goals because of the players behind him. Bakola. Say coach ne person obo Michael Olise e Antoine Griezmann role number 10. Obobo ni ye. Or Dembele e wa nchen mu. Say options na ran check cry ye money di ofi inji ba ye money di. Options na dorso. Desire doye e ho. Inti say France national team Eshisha 3 players behind them behind Kylian Mbappe no. These are creative players. Makes me manage goes be brave. But the same players so politics they do omumu no mu nyina say ye pegos say that na mudi hu nkomo no a it will affect Kylian Mbappe. He needs to play his politics well. Try as much as possible say Sam Kwadana Eba national team. He's the captain of the national team. Obecho mu nyina batana ho. Play for me. Bono locates me. Some politics, no. If he wins that politics, he's good to go. Because the French national team, Bono, the way these guys are too creative, say Dembele no one good rapport. Sorry, say Kylian Mbappe no good rapport. He's good to go. Nemo mobile be kakra na Dembele na me hu star be kakra. Ono na say me hu ni ken. The atene say story eba say magay. Me and say Madrid betwa mu ba ko bi. Yate Barca din. I'm hearing the Chelsea come back. Me titi bebre just 1 minute about this boy Ken. Sometimes I'm like Liverpool for now was senka on strike deal, you know. Meaning say they tried as much as possible, but say January Liverpool and strike deal, you know. Ken Drew Juna Liverpool suffer. Because now competition is better so pa. Competition no ebe so pa. Na me say Chelsea comes calling. Nana James me I will not be surprised. The last time I catch you say 2017 Youth FA Cup. Me pen kwada ne ball ne bo pa. Omo ball no. Na me pehwe Chelsea bought 3 back. A youth game so. Normally Man City the boys. That time na or Jadon Sancho. Na Jeremy Frimpong ball Manchester City. Na Brahim Diaz ball Manchester City. Na Chelsea for 3 back no. Na kwada no na Reece James as a right center back. Reece James so. And a Trevor Chalobah na gino mu fin. And a left to a Magay. Chelsea 3 back no the ball. Youth team no. Reece James, Trevor Chalobah, Magay. That time they no ball right wing back near friend Duyon Sterling. Rastaman be. One ball I check can be kind of. A yes team no na Messi Mount. Calvos no do win in and the way no opportunity for Chelsea be bring. And wakwa Crystal Palace wakwa captain. Ken. Ne center back pair no. Reece James is still available. Trevor Chalobah is still available. Yaka ayo. Ono na every team no mo kwesi here. If Chelsea comes calling, now or giving it a consideration, I will never be surprised. Liverpool needs to be very quick and comes where they should get the deal done. January. And yes, sir. clubs no because boy no ni sika get you give £50,000 a week. Onyo bia or disrespectful. On say free agent for no form one. You look at so many options. Wait, free agent or English national team player. Na get you for 50,000, no man bear 100,000 or beji. Onyo bia basa. Into every club would want to have him. World Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
I mean, no one come on. You may see Africa. No, we na madre master. Weekendi. Watch a World Cup qualifier. We na Europe. The other to one of Africa. Share. They didn't kind. Ivory Coast for the bomb World Cup. Or more called Gabon. Kent, get me the tables now in Chawadi. Me no can say Ivory Coast were 19 points. Gabon were 18 points. Burundi money idea the one count. Into 1918. Gabon for hosting Ivory Coast. Sa Gabon sha Ivory Coast. Forget it's Ivory Coast and qualify.
Gabon ko.
Tough game. Because Gabon for no. Osha Ivory Coast I can do 2 games there. And the Fala Gambia for money idea no money. Omunim said they are out.
Gabon o my idea because 18 points.
Eh one. Masa. And now they have a local coach. The way they are doing into Gabon and the Ivory Coast weekend, the tough game. 1918. If Gabon wins the game, Ivory Coast won't forget. It's just some corporate second place. Now we'll both free hoba. See, DR Congo group no. DR Congo was 16. Senegal was 15. Kwesi Sudan was 12. 16, 15, 12. Now, Kwesi next game. Oko Togo ehodi akwesi betimi ahye. Nemo DR Congo for host Senegal. Se DR Congo sha or the 19 Senegal 15.
DR Congo beko World Cup.
Beko World Cup. And this weekend yeah.
Gabon DR Congo ebetimi akọ World Cup.
Do. Afei tie Cape Verde 16 points. Cameroon 15 points. Cape Verde 16, Cameroon 15. Weekend Cape Verde and Cameroon ebo.
Cape Verde bofi.
It's games that Africa had no master. Your point system no
Cape Verde betimi akọ World Cup.
DR Congo
betimi akọ World Cup. DR Congo. Na your 5 slot no one ever titi
I don't know just. Okay. Teams no when you bro. So on say Africa kwaya fast ball but Morocco there. Ono ochewa pa 6 games was shedding nyina on the qualify what I say Algeria 18 points the Odineti crowd 12 Uganda on Algeria oko the basi bi obeko Tunisia 19 points two teams say North Africa for no just say omo level no osoro kra omo atitim kra na ebom ye nuanim Nigeria for Ken Nigeria for mbeko omo go World Cup na Ken South Africa Hugo Bruce, for instance, Hugo Bruce. 2017, Cameroon AJ AFCON. I know the omoji. Ono na ye ba. Chupo moti se me mo. Joe Matip me mo. No de basogok. Mokanjo. This just say boys number tra no do makwa akoji. 2021. Unim say na ketwe about $70,000. I was South Africa. Oba on South Africa for na concert just ended AFCON. About semi-finals and penalties. And Nigeria for anyway no. Okay. Say group stages no. Mama South Africa there no. South Africa was 16 points. The Odineci Benin 11. Rwanda was 8. Nigeria was 7. And Nigeria say no we see asa Nigeria.
Nigeria also we see Rwanda. Since Nigeria for April second year.
She said first one do I forget she said South Africa for. They say. Na Nigeria problem they say Otine Feni Lesotho ball draw. And okwa away and Zimbabwe ko ball draw. And Osanso be ball draw against South Africa wo fie. And Benin ko share ntia ball 4 games no we nya be 3 points. Na way yede. Inti say Nigeria their first slot na they are out. Nemo second spot na no mo pe. But Benin, Rwanda. Nigeria, I feel very bad for them. Your situation is bad, but Nigeria is worse. Nigeria is worse. Osimhen, Boniface, Chese, Adimola, Lukman, Chikweme, then.
18 points.
19.
Almost 19.
And Gabon 18.
And Gabon 18. And no Gabon.
Oh, Gabon, yeah. What's our game? Need Gabon share qualify.
Gabon share, Gabon or
Gabon share.
Cape Verde beat me ako, Gabon beat me ako, DR Congo beat me ako.
Hey, Africa. Who?
South Africa. Omo di enso omo kwan sa.
Ba o sanko fo no. Omo prayer na yakwahye show mo World Cup group stage. But to be no mo pay the experience of the World Cup already say or qualifier or konenam ho sa but the experience of the World Cup no it makes it nice.
But ni na be 6 or 7 yeah.
But say at least or participate makes a lot of sense. But Nigeria pa qualify for World Cup there.
Nigeria na me say Ghana for bebre kura so be say omo na coaching for.
Oh, they say second sport no more pay. Second sport the entire much.
Yeah, but you know there. And so we come there 7 points we go 15. Yeah, cry o 50, you was 16. The only you was saying 30 was 14, yeah cry you got
13.
The only you 30, yeah cry you got. Now all the only can go 15 or 7.
And can advantage area ko World Cup anyame adoma next year June e betima baso. And FIFA World Cup ebeko so US, Mexico and Canada no. 48 teams and be represented from 6 different confederation. Now as it stands now, yenya 17 countries so qualify for the FIFA World Cup, including the 3 host nations. That's Canada, Mexico, US. And 2 countries are so for qualify for World Cup now. Countries baku 17 are qualified. Now, Osha list nima, the only country from Africa will qualify is Morocco. Morocco for the only country from free Africa as it stands now. Ometimia qualify at the World Cup. And so what take Morocco for now? Can you see group no? I got 2 games so. I got 2 games na Morocco for group no. Yeah, they are very yet. But mo 6 games so my bed you qualify no. And yes, so my drop you. We need all the 6 games at Morocco for no abono. Including scoring 19 goals, conceding 2. And Morocco for nature say, ye team back wa yense goals, de bema. Nsan concede. And the FNE say, oba wo home, or so, or kwa away, or so, bebia Morocco for the betu bia no, show. And chere kwan a, say, de dominate opponents. Ntry ma no si akan a, say and Morocco no si akan. No go one growing confidence there be. Che wa no with quality no no bobre. Say akura. Enti Morocco as it stands now. The only African country World Cup qualify so make me qualify. Abra akomu 2 games so be qualify. So mamembo Morocco for na ba so che the last World Cup e coin na wo. Oka African country ko na nimpa na Morocco for no. Unfortunately for them adia ba ko akapa ne yese obetima je African Cup of Nations no eni adia ba ko akaba Morocco for no so far so good o ma kire yese continent so de arguably o me the best o ye continent so enra uko Europe matches ni bi ba so wo FIFA qualifiers no Ukraine etna fie ma France ebe she ni 2-0 Michael Olise and Mbappe ni nya 2 goals e de ma the French national team okay oman ba ko a ye ka quality, ye ka talent a untimi take anything away from them. France. France die free tete. Enye ne ana France ebenya talent. Enye ne ana France eba benya quality. Your mind ba ko a fiti se omunya omo first golden generation the late 50s no. Every era, every generation bia no, you say France produce a lot of talents. It is a what take France for first golden generation during the late 50s. You benya Raymond Coupa. You benya Papa Fencer Just Fontaine. That was some first golden generation. A lot of talented players. And now any aside generation. As a neighbor from Emo be handle baton de ma Platini mo, Luis Fernandez mo. After Platini, yes benya France for almost ever benya another golden generation. Yehu Zidane, Yehu Thuram, Lizarazu, Henry mo. After Zidane, Asania Baba is about Mbappe mo time. And so what take the quality of France is here. Omo your mind back kwa uko Europe, world at large, country back kwa omo a lot of players France. France for bet my first 11 bad 3. Meaning na no thing. And to try or my more quality and a lot of talent. By Ken. Enra Miche game no. France for enro many mo no. coach name Mbappe the ball number 9 ano Yusu Bakola our the left wing ano Dway about the right wing ano ma Michael Olise about behind Mbappe we mu na odi omo shaase game na ekoso ano ye substitution ano odi Dembele be mu ano odi Hugo Iketike esoso ebe mu enti sa wo check players omo shaase Mbappe, Bakola, Michael Olise, and Dway. Natural mom say free bench in the bar ya. A French national team again. Or many more, a lot of quality ya. Or met me the activity defenders be a warrior sibia. And to attacking Ted on me very strong. By problem, I mean whom or French national team me say. And if I won't say any France for every knee game no. Ken, as so many more collective play in the hobby bree. And no make game no as a player be a jabo no anymore. Obi a person osego obi a ye eager to score enti opportunity ni mpokra ba na e wo sanka o many more for the players ne ba ko pass mo obi na obi timi hye na so obi a person osutu as obi ani abre se o pese ekwan bia so onya goal no so so ye bo ni din enti anka number of goals a we expect France for sanka no e wo so mo hye no enti mi amba those so mo win yo mo hye too by looking at the quality, looking at the number of chances we create here no na nka me expecting more goals from France because na collective playing is raw. Omeni mhono na akoye individualistic type of football and omobo so almost 16 attempt to score eno omunya ye no emu 6 per and on target and omunya 5 big chances out of the 5 big chances no eno France to me utilize only 2 and to omeni mhono moving forward say France for a person omutimi share a lot of goals Mbappe, Michael Olise, Dway, Bakola, Dembele mo so mu do the final third and what's the understanding was so when no be aje bo be a person shegu enti chances no munya na nka wo so mo more than 2
your country be over e wo BSCC mutu France for in terms of talent make talent as
oh say Portugal so one country
Portugal players na you do France
so be o France the na no issue France talent no
because France team no
too much
say Marcus Thuram teaching
what in che
Hugo Iketike kura fe na wa ba
o free bench na
onyamo nkura
obi a yesi obi
Marcus Thuram on start to Portugal
ebe dio
Marcus Thuram start to Portugal
send the position no say Portugal bo one top no so senior man dia ho so Ronaldo dia ai na
omunya ba bia fa senior moto
ebe din
okay
on say Dembele e free bench na ba yo
ono kura man kura
o free bench na ba enti say o hwe quality na ekuro mu say na
France obi entro mu because the last time we were under 20 under 21 and kura under 21 when
and so serious a lot of quality
France and Portugal
France
of quality players
France and Portugal a lot of individual materials but kin said the mechanic okay France ekoje 2018 World Cup for Russia unweni mono Griezmann Mbappe and Giroud unwe Giroud here dem Griezmann Mbappe ono na nko ye number 9 no or sacrifice dem other players no enti me ebe Mbappe ni Griezmann pa enti ade ba ko am expect France for team ye say Michael Olise Dembele Bakola Mbappe mu no e mo obi anya se me nkwa na wo se be sheku
yes Mbappe ye say so we kema nkra
oh dem say Mbappe
so the wo can say Olivier Giroud ye di na just ono enye adwuma because Olise Dembele Dway na o ma be sheku so bi. But it's on
the difference between Giroud and Mbappe is say Giroud who operates on or a target man. And target man no one who operates as an offensive pivot. And two now be a human case and Adiama players around you anymore.
Different team altogether.
We no one baby I do no and yes will be a human mobile by as will be eager to score.
And I make so be sacrificing.
And yes sacrifice as a mo. Bobby will how bet my pass ya mobi. Amanashe. Bob was betting match by Bob was always all passing because at the time Hugo Iketike be no Mbappe nya Bobi na clearly na nka was Mbappe pass the ma Iketike and okobo shot say when fino enti sad na me
Iketike who be go
by sad na me expect say moving forward no on bet me forward line hono on bet me nya sa understanding
no the one showing in numbers it was almost front 4 was front 5 was France Dway. I think on one selfish na.
Yeah, on so selfish.
As a friend for you on one
yeah, on selfish.
Players on one
yes, on selfish.
On money will be yourself.
Yes, obi eager to score. by some Emma Sadi and Sotina or more of collective play now. A bemo mash goes be bree.
Yes, I'm in part to a mini chokakra.
Good.
And yes, celebrity, Kakrebi, Name de Menu,
Oh,
to be not the impressing the Kakra.
okay. No cray woman, yes, say. Enra France Ebo Manukoni and Obo Chouameni. Oh, the deep central midfield. Anna Michael Olise Ginomeni. Sir, double pivot no boy, excellent display by Chouameni. From last season, and this season with Real Madrid, no. Arguably, no, or Quaquay Real Madrid for best player. In this season, no. I know this our form, no. Alonso by no. Oko Oshe FIFA Club World Cup. Na play about quoi or Bobo Pan with FIFA Club World Cup. Oh, he don't say or drop over form. But one thing is say. But one thing is say, on say or drop or bar from pan. Chouameni ba from pa, but many just say what picking it from everyone who pass no they come out Mbappe no. A tailored measured pass. Tailored measured pass.
Michael Olise. Wow.
On to him born no. And on him say number 10 na ye born no. Yamani free roll to operate. And you can say freedom with purpose. Yama free roll obi wo yamani free roll. Jumedi pa na wo so ye no ontimi ye.
Nti we oba Chelsea anka kopa man pio.
David Sanka kopa ma mun kofa.
Asemo.
And born no more boy na me expect to say on bit share a lot of goals because on a lot of talent. And Mbappe enya go. Say can you say Mbappe about 51 goals said the French national team. And what check all time French national team Olivier Giroud ana share 57 goals. On share goals kese power of France. And Mbappe go no amana be equal a Henry obi a 51 Mbappe was just 26 years. The goals difference between Mbappe and Giroud all time no aka 6 goals. So most likely say Mbappe eba be to Giroud.
Enti ma possible na make it king. But goals I had. But you ba kwa Mbappe dey extraordinary. A number of goals games or the goals
51
or over 90 plus.
Yeah.
Tion read over 123.
Ana yeah.
And Tion read so they only say the so striker mad
or sropa.
But what the few or the kakri?
Or the few yes. So the rates and that's an except one say mostly say player e use fewer number of games e the share goals be bra. E just the productivity. How we clinical no. The finishing was so. And it's a what checking the goal pay and the ratio na o strike here un say onya more matches but the likelihood so be more goals no was so. And the Mbappe because Mbappe do him go ni she. Enu ahwe go ni pokro she ye no. Anke koye any play bi anko better for. By how we see Dani na okọ form ni no olusu balance kakra o but me strike here. So you most likely say Mbappe so ebetimi equal and I say oba be sign e Abrante friend say Giroud already waje World Cup e the ama French national team no e Nations League wajibi the aka ye Euros and France for no ken omo trauma abakọ say man definitely untimi ni Abrante friend say Mbappe fem film so France so enyo mu winner e wo say e ball mabaso Italy share 5 Estonia entimi anshebi e wo Bergamo so which Italy group na Italy about 3 games we win 2 and we lose 2 back. Sa group a Italy wom no e Norway and a kind of 12 points. Na Israel also was 6 points. Na Italy aba. Ken me no nim say Italy and say Italian national team a powerhouse about football we asia. World Cup ni mpokra ye bo qualifiers ni mpokra no. So we Brazil free ho a Germany and Italy o maje World Cup ne kese. Enti ye ka countries a ye ka football wasa otum se almost one Italy ka ho. By no kre won ye say Italy for a drop ya ba form. Say omo try so betimi akomani. Italy as a country, ye top class coaches o betimi akochi Italy national team. From Vittorio Pozzo, Enzo Biezzo, Dino Zoff, Trapattoni, Marcello Lippi, Donadoni, Antonio Conte, a papa efense Roberto Mancini, Eba Luciano Spalletti so. And it's a we check Italian national team. Now we check coaches akesi abe coach o ma. At the time omo ja Luciano Spalletti kwan. A omo ka say omo nemu Abrante efense Gattuso no. Na nkofo question say se wapamo Spalletti a wo say Gattuso ana aba ba coach. Na nkofo say what's up? Na Gattuso de ne papa bay. Ye pe coach obetima be peja Italian national team Gattuso. Gattuso no mo appointing nkofo question the credentials say coach a wako Palermo wako AC wako Napoli wako Valencia ni nyina nkoyi enti ade na wasa wodi team a yepesi yepeja de koma Gattuso because Gattuso nye top class coach which a fact by ken enra Gattuso ewe adwuma kese ye with the Italian national team ye call 2018 World Cup Italy am kobi World Cup e course World Cup 2022 Italy am kobi so adwuma e da Gattuso so ne ye say World Cup ye be call in 2026 no e was say Gattuso timi boama Italy e qualify e ye adwuma kese enra playing against Estonia e wo Bergamo and papa friend say Gattuso e parody a strong squad o yusu ni goalkeeper Donnarumma na dem ana obo Bastoni Calafiori Di Marco ana Di Lorenzo we chire ho ana mfimfi ho no o yusu Nicolo Barella ana o yusu Sandro Tonali ana enim ho no obo two top Moiskin ana Retegi etina a typical traditional 4-4-2 ana Gattuso yusu ye ken the first 45 minutes na wo hwe game ni bia uye obi a support the Italian national team o bompa you say Italy be shegu the first half Italy dominated play omo create chances ya ball first half ni na Italy enya 73 ball possession na Italy in the first 45 minutes etimi enya 17 attempt to score emu 3 big chances by na first half Italy ntimi shegu so na ade na obi expecting you say ya ball first half Italy dominated go ntimi ba ade na betima ma Gattuso asesa nyoma no ama Italy ahye. But in the second half, Gattuso a substitution 5. Or the Cambiaso bemu, or the Abrante Fence Lugatelli ebemu. Sa substitution 5 no, ebe se Sanyoma de my team friend the Italian national team. Emma second half no, almost 5 goals. Emma Italy 8 minya. Sa omu win na no mo expect no. Mo skin go. Yenya Retegi obo 2 goals. Raspadori go. Yebe endi game ni mpokra no, and Abrante Fence Bastoni. Ede ba ko ka ho. And the man Italy to me winning 5-0. And Gattuso. Or I say obetima try so the Italy for ever qualify. But I can look at what me say. Ye ball game ni we ye no. Gattuso ka send be manage home pa. After the game, Gattuso decided say players no. And what's that almost discover almost form no any almost spirit. Quality in kwano ent me fa Italy endum pempen so no. Now what's that great discover sir at the end of Italy me compete at the highest level because Italian national team no the moment I be show mu jesi no and what's that ultimate cool any of the Gattuso after the game or catch boys no and I am they say time na boy Italy national anthem no hwekwan na Gattuso mo any Bonucci mo that passion that desire kro me coaches no enti Gattuso aka catch the players they say already discover sa de in San Fambra any idea ba kwa na Gattuso catch and obia wire research bia no about Italian national team idea ba kwa ma Italy are successful over the years yes team spirits no enti so we check Italy omo first World Cup omo koje ye in 1931 na players e kura Italy na we are saying omo na the best too time Italy the only top player na we are saying in Esro no Giuseppe Meazza no mo nkra the best players by any time the Italian national team player be this no say as they are being possessed by some spirits even on the third World Cup on Koji with Spain in 1982 so we hear a lot of research about Italy Koji 1982 World Cup with Spain group I know them the second Italy for air final on Koshia West Germany at that time Saturn West Germany for top players Felix Magath Karl Rummenigge some players no almost so say Italy for no by Italy under Enzo Biazzo and making sure say the say Italian spirit in the budget. Nansen was Germany in 2006. Where the kind of spirit and Italy need determination on the ball. And on Gattuso say team debate ma qualify at the US, Mexico, Canada. And what's the players almost say no? Almost say this now. Top talent be. But with that passion, with that determination, that fighting spirit, Italy debate ma qualify. Let's not forget say Italy the last 2 edition World Cup no qualify bi so the course US and Mexico no Gattuso person mo qualify matches ni bi beba so ene ne nyame adom na Armenia and Portugal first game e will qualifiers nim omo group Hungary wom Ireland wom and Armenia wom ken so which is our group we are it's expected say Portugal never qualify from that group based on quality and experience. From 1990 World Cup, you bought 1994 World Cup for US, and you bought 1998 World Cup for France. Now Portugal and qualify World Cup no. By a 2002, ABC 2022, every single World Cup will be a Portugal qualify. And it shows gradually. Portugal babe your maya. You bought World Cup, I don't want to say, who expect Portugal to qualify because from 2002, ABC 2022, every single World Cup, you who Portugal say Oma getting that experience, I had qualify for the World Cup. And to see, I say, another World Cup, our 2026, Obi expect to say Portugal ever qualify. No disrespect to Albania. Me to me underrate you football by Ken. Minim analysis Obi be you obeka say Albania for ni Portugal your favorite ahead of Portugal. Ubetimi aka say football upset room. Ubetimi aka say football we betimi shock obi. Na mum say what say oh yeah critical analysis. What the facts and figures go from be game nim. Oh, analyze the game from the tactical standpoint, from the physical level, from the technical level. Oh, yeah, be a mini metric. I'll be used to. Obeka se Portugal, Armenia for your favorite. Of course, Robert for my Obeka se Portugal for your favorite because one quality wise, the kind of quality a club Portugal say no. A few countries and it will be. The goalkeeper Diogo Costa, one of the best goalkeepers in European football. Won't be taking anything away from him. Say our brand friend say Ruben Diaz. Or Gonzalo Inacio, our crown so top European clubs, HSC crown. Or Vitinha, I say, oh, sa register role, deep line playmaker role now. Obion necessary on born and Casabo. We are talking about a national team, arguably Okra one of the best left back in the shape of Nuno Mendes. We are talking about a team, or Bernardo Silva, or experience, or Bruno, and Osawa, the main man who him and for who in the age, or team numbers, and quality wise. Won't be taking anything away from Portugal. Then you talk of Portugal, a form as a country. Can I check here, DB? When himself from 2023, ABC 2025, you will know. Portugal lose just 3 games in 3 years. What about 30 games from 2023? Basically, we lose 3 games. And you check your mind on sour form. Then we check here on modern ball with Armenia for now. Armenia for no. Omuntimi Portugal dada. Almost 6 times Omeshia no omuntimi share Portugal. Even the last time Omeshia Portugal no, Ronaldo ball hat trick. Enti ye game market. Open analyze ya by then I bet me say Armenia na your favorite. There be Portugal na wiase na expect you some be winning. Don't say you will upset will game, you will surprises will game, you will shock will game him. By metric be out the analyze be go in favor of Portugal. And Ronaldo will say, Obetima add goals nibi. I want the national team. As it stands now, about 221 games with the Portugal national team. Washa 138 goals. So, Otimisha 2 goals are national team or they call 140 goals. And to record now, Ronaldo Peso, operation 1,000 goals and 1,000 goals. Ronaldo, you know, who beat my so again back. Me expect Portugal so beat me win because BBA chess on me a clear favorite. England, elbow Andorra. England about 3 games with group name. We win 3 nina. What say 6 goals? Obian for 1 to England at name. And let's say group na England for no. On Albania, Serbia, Latvia, and Andorra no. England for 1 them was so say omunina. Because what about 3 games na Obian team show. Obian for 1 to what name Manchester level no was so. England both here Villa Park. Oh expecting England say also mu win because Andorra no group no mu no on the chat war. On winning match. On team go. Enti Andorra nanka so me team a omuntimi nche goals omuntimi defend game bi omo concede so it's expected say England dey be win game no the here na say England be dominate game no complacency and set in on be create chances no mo dey ball na to atenim enye kasa bebre onkonya national team na wo Hurricane wo ho wo Eberechi Eze wo ho Morgan Rogers wo ho Madueke wo ho Declan Rice wo ho Rhys James wo ho na obo Andorra na wontimi nche omo dia e be din so a straight win for the English national team. Germany, Northern Ireland. Okay. Pressure Germany for so. And so clear pressure also because 1. The recent performance of the German national team in the last 3 were losing in the Etoswo group no them no. Obi expect say only Slovakia, only Northern Ireland, only Luxembourg mun wo group it was our topic group no with ease based on Germany level. But our first game group no lose. And the over bet na fie no Obi expect German national team say also mutimi wini. Ken, so what check German national team now? Sa anka ye mathematics. And ye see ye grapher. Anka obo se o check baby a German national team o ye graph na. Obo se omomodem bono si form. Enti after say Germany kwaje World Cup e wo Brazil no. Hwe performance e wo World Cup in 2018 e ye group stage no free. Obeko 2022 World Cup group stage no free. Even Euros o host ye mpokra no say you host and win wentimi. Enti sanka o draw German national team omo performance e wo graph so a anka won se si form. A national team Ken Obebo against Northern Ireland. Untimi nkan chem se Rudiger, Jonathan Tah, Kimmich, Pascal Gross, Florian Wirtz, Serge Gnabry, Karim Adeyemi mo. Sa players untimi nkan chem se Northern Ireland full players with SN German national team. Okay. The problem with German national team currently, omo lack competitive mentality. Enu bi na Ghana ye say haye no. German national team say no, omo lack competitive mentality. Enti na Nagelsmann from meeting no o catch am say wa wotwa wontimi mbo no fa bag ne ko ana oja wo so mo andi omo nkomo sa adwe na wo see compete at the highest level na e ho so okay World Cup e course so e wo Russia na team back wa all ba individually ukra one of the best players a team was Argentina no mu kra players say obia bebre o ka top 3 but no mo lack mentality also mo compete with omo PS by the omede kwaje World Cup no check the mentality. Enti na maka cho say football no you will a lot of different aspects. Ubetime nya coach tactically also. But the mental aspect no players in this ra tem bia untimi. Enti to dominate football you need to dominate every aspect. Enti time na German national team e dominate no onim so mo kwaji wo Brazil no. Na omo team no omo target ne pa na nya wo Brazil no but the mentality, the tactical aspect, the physical aspect. Enti yes German national team omo mbobo as individual omo as a team. Enti from their mind shaft. Enti ade ba ko omo hia ne say ombenya sa winning mentality
ba ko a Ghana war and say ye difficult matches ne bi wo group ni mo no. Ye din kan akwa first one no wa we.
Ah, ye be body na wo fi.
Ah, ye be body aka na wo fi. Ye ko Comoros ye ko lusi ye 1-0. Ye be bo Comoros wo fi. Ya ko hye Mali wa we. Ye be bo Mali wo fi. Yes. It is what me conquer our games in we are. The da wani mu ne de. We stay focused kakra bi pe.
Na wo di kan ti emra ne say wo we no games na.
Now say I said the able penalty no. She wo die nyina. The be si wo ba bia ka de emfa ho. Nti quite worrying.
Club owner.
No na kesi na wala nchi na kama.
Ai. Jesi de kama.
Ashije bia.
Jesi de kama papa.
The double Jesi ne show no.
Ai. Double soccer academy. Yes. In football, there is one thing I have learned, and when they say tactics are very important, systems are very important. But in that time, we be and I did tactics and the systems and the winning games, Debbie. Make us ask him with the Baba BC so. So already the kind of team coach I find says anything is done. Ebe fa Real Madrid. Yes, tactics who here. System who be here, so the be results. But the kind of coaches are not more doing care about the Madrid team no. And son as anything Zidane ever no. Any coaches are not more top notch. The kind of quality they bought. Team almost build it to on because when you these three coaches, no money didn't count when him team tour. Now about the fat team no. And a few touches been out there. Now feel the room now the results. It started from Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho baba here any day. Or building Real Madrid team to a certain level, or building team the Drews our stage in the way, you know. There were problems. Madrid feels that the assessor of the moment on team for Momo, and Omuji team need freeing some, and Omujano kind of coy. Carlo Ancelotti will be taking over. Obefa team now he won the Champions League with the team. It is our project that Jose Mourinho chance, yes, all building on. Now I drew the ripening stage, and a Carlo Ancelotti will be far team no. Obefa team no, because of the quality in the squad. Ono so ba be ade de kaka e de ka ho e no ye adwuma kaka bi ka ho eventually ono nso so team je Champions League ma Real Madrid he left the scene and then go for Rafa Benitez e de ne buy but then so buy no ba ye ne de kaka Benitez adwuma na at a point then kon kan Real Madrid and omu ja ne kwan no this is done by it. These three coaches looking at the kind of quality they possess any adwuma o ma ye wo club football no unya we mu no omu hihye team de to no ma now wo ba Now be fast our team no a. As I say ultimate team ni BB. Tizi dan by no amre kra.
Yeah.
And I feel what she share adwuma na. And na niam kon kan de ye den e de man no. Another example ye Chelsea team. And no be Champions League in 2012. Chelsea Boku no. Coach I find say Andre Villas-Boas was an Europa Cup winner at FC Porto. Or Europa Cup winner at Chelsea Kokofani in 2011. And will be playing more Chelsea. It all started the 2011-2012 season. Or shall yes all build the team and yema kon kaimano. Because not on your former footballer. Not on the players are say in a way. It's how to handle the players. Now your problem kaka edema coach no. It's only players to be in a problem. Only senior players ne falling out. If we are seeing no. Now man see any boys as omo boano. Omo ko omo de man no omo nye. Eventually, or Champions League go do the quarter final stage. Semi kind year. Ne apam no. Another person have to take over. And the coach friend is Roberto Di Matteo. Ah no, then a Barca assistant. Di Matteo was a former player. Or about Chelsea pen, or about ball pen. He understood players. When he had tactics, when he had system, he had to talk to the players to get that kind of understanding on no coach, you know. A person the man players, you know. Now players the team here Jumane de Edemano. Eventually, and now I know what say. Chelsea first Champions League. Coach friend is Roberto Di Matteo na Jedemamo. But no any better coach in Chelsea Andre Villas-Boas na Pamono. Emono never be take over no. It's in football. And yet time be an obeying system ne tactics. Etoda. U figure nem kwa. Eti mi boa the results ba. Me carry about the Italian national team so. I am one person coach friend said Gennaro Gattuso minjinindi. To be honest. Say about tactics and system information are. Onye adwuma bia ma mi hu say this is a coach all chere bibi and I will say me trust. I want adwuma na all building him and after adwuma na all yen. Debbie. But so they na make about certain teams. Zidane be for Real Madrid. Roberto Di Matteo be for Chelsea. System ne tactics ni be hia no kre. But I thought that u figure na nko betumi aboa. And after the game, Bastoni ka sembi. Osi coach no ekita an incredible energy or transmit it to the players. It gets to a certain stage in football. Adia players ni be hia. Eye de wo coach ni mu no de ma omo no. Enya de wo kire wo park ne so nko ada bi. Osi coach ni energy no transmit mo omo no. Even when you are weak, he always wants you to get to your best. And on over Casato say give it up. And was already to the ball now. On ball first half the year, you know. Italy created a lot of chances. About 17 chances. Shot on mobile baby. But in the first half, I went to me and share a single goal. I was imagining what went on in the dressing room. I Italy by in the second half, almost better Sanema. Because I wonder the course what dressing room because the coach, Kwaku, baby, Italy free no. Omo here coach or buy and Obama hit the ground running. Because Oma missing out already in the World Cup. Team Anowaji Heroes. Near Bako World Cup will be him say or your favorite. One of the most successful teams when it comes to the world stage. And that's a World Cup no. Now you Bako. Now I'm missing out. Yes, also Bako qualifies. That team sister no way with no disrespect. A cheat no one 3-0. Name why a ding. Eddie Amomo. It's ye been here coach or better Sanyama. Oko faga tu so dia banana nipa ni mujidia. Kokuyama or Jumana nipa ni wunia. That's how we say. Ashasiana just prove a point to them. Say Jumanu over to me aye. It's your coach and nipa ni jidia wonu. Near first half performance and yes possessively or mobile. But a Estonia now neighbor to support the same expect to say. Oh boy, Estonia now possess ye bibi area. For goals the car on ye wunta wo ye aduma. Near we first half. Na yes 0-0. A lot of the supporters are no money GD, no. And they can say, yeah, can't. A human own to me yet. Yankasa wasan. It will go into the dressing room. And some of the players in the Becano. It does our stage now. And your tactics be brave. What you transmit to the players. And that is the kind of energy and Bastoni can want them. And in the second half, Omube DSL, Jumana and a coach in the best expected. The Italy man the best expected a few more. As I said earlier, Estonia. It's in Kenya, but at least getting the first win and in the first game for Italy national team there, I feel say a good stepping stone. And the mark coach friend said Gennaro Gattuso and then the man performance no more down is what he has to build upon. Now near my conkind and so the mama. Moving on, I feel say one player or underrated pan Ewo football mu enne. Michael Olise.
Sir.
He's hugely underrated.
Okay. Data.
We don't give him his flowers. Players be a ball mu din. Ewo football mu. Asomu ye creators. Omo number 10. Ebo boni ye. Ema nipa ji omu di no. It is because of their numbers. Probably or create a lot of chances. Or assist bebre. Or assist you so or sign the goals in the BA Eddie Cajon. No least boy in the English Premier League. And a Bayern Munich Bobo code about Bafana Koy. Bayern Munich Bafana Koy, the season before he joined Bayern Munich in the English Premier League. Last season, no one fit 100% and Siakai. He only played 19 matches in the English Premier League or shared 10 goals and or assisted 6 times. 10 goals, 6 assists. It is 16 goal contribution daily from 19 games. And all the man Crystal Palace Bobo Kora. And a team my friend said Bayern Munich, ever found on the Koy. Last season, no, I only shared 10 goals and now I'm 66. No. Because we are talking about one of the best creators in the English Premier League. Top 3. Oh, boy, only Bruno Fernandes, me boy. That season for Manchester United. Now, Bruno Fernandes and the he has been consistent since joining Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes played more than 30 matches that season in the league. Or shared 10 goals and or assisted 8. It's just 2 assists. And or the Bruno Olise now or about 19 matches and so. But we don't talk about Olise so much. If you want to join Bayern Munich last season, or call Bayern Munich Bobo Kono. Look at the kind of performance out of the man. Matches or boy, league he played 34 games. 34 games or share 12 goals. And or assisted 15 times. 27 goals contribution daily. And or the man Bayern Munich Bobo Kono. Last season, and found the Copama, make us another season and answer the performance for Chelsea. And you're that good. You're Jitum. But still, we talked about Cole Palmer because Oye Cole Palmer. And he's playing in the English Premier League. Cole Palmer had 15 goals and 8 assists. When it comes to direct goal contribution, and Drew Olise there, the only thing I'll bet me I can, and say, Bundesliga and probably, maybe more for Kaka in the English Premier League. But when we are talking about players, and numbers now, Rebecca, and found where you are, and the Bundesliga is among the top 5 leagues in Europe. You were this season, in the first 2 games, our ball, and the Bayern Munich Bobo Kono, was 3 goals. And the performance now has been consistent. And then again, and now, in the French national team, and so, proving worth. And a few players, and no performing good at the club level, no be signs any opportunity into the national team, no be man numbers. As I said, you are club side, or national team no more. And look at the performance he gave yesterday for the French national team. I'm almost 2-0. One player and so I'm a born about Sopa Chomeni.
Obo and St. Paul. I think he's playing very well.
Yeah, nipa kakrebi. And almost tough for man. Na nipa ka o masa mo mutimi san original manazo. Only few people. And that is what makes me love Chomeni. We've seen a lot of players at what top level. Na performance na be form. Na criticism be ban so. Na brand na another player ko na be ka form won ntimi sorry biom. But look at Chomeni's performance. There's that kind of resurgence. At Real Madrid, even there are times I am born out of position where Real Madrid Bobo call him. But anytime he gets the opportunity, so best step on the field, he gives his best. And then look at the kind of masterclass performance. How the man the French national team against Ukraine, controlling the midfield or making sure to obey Juma will film what the French national team. Now results of Mobile and Omon said to Miaka. Kudos to them. Any more boy that to win. The most important thing. The 3 maximum points because World Cup no person qualifier. It is a league format. OJJ 3 bibli bomwa na fe niama konkan so the amount. The Mohamed Salah gesture towards Omar Mamouche. Kwaku the last time he dim komo wa say na Cristiano Ronaldo. And João Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo had a fine opportunity baby and he was in a better position to score. But he decided to become a João Felix aba. Now a pass ball na João Felix. Now Felix a body ache because he's in a new team. Obey he have confidence to perform. Omar Mamouche, World Cup qualifiers with him. Ain't a lot of goals in Farmer Egypt. He's a forward line player. It's Mohamed Salah taught it twice. Ono wa goals ni bebre qualifiers ni mo. The assessor Yama Egypt be as one she be mumpo Obi who the Salah beat me Ayama Egypt minor. And in the qualifier, Salah was 6 goals. Bwanga, the last time Gabon played, and ball hat-trick. And the Ababa Belidi, even just 1 goal, and Lili Mohamed Salah. It was no goals, baby. Now the teammate or not on team goals, on also a forward line player, only new to the team. They say Ronaldo ni Felix again, but at least on also so share goals, baby, no obeying us our goal, no penalty, no also a bash they are building a confidence. And it takes leaders to carry. And a bit me, yes, I and the among teammates. Said ye beya, almost bit me a gina ye, now for your performing good normal boating. And remember Mohamed Salah Basso for that. He did very well for showing that kind of gesture towards the player. And then building a confidence level. I'm an acquisition what team. At the end of the day, Egypt in winning, not an individual.